Oh, for God's sake.
Hey you, how's it going? My name is Ruby Price and welcome to a week ago. It's gonna go out on time, yay! I just spent the last 2 hours basically doing some admin stuff for the vlog and listening to the Sapling podcast, the first one, which was about why the blackout eventually broke up, and not gonna lie, it was sad. Yeah. The Blackout for me were one of those bands who I was aware of, and I was listening to a few songs by them, but I didn't have the means really to just check them out like entirely. I only ever really saw songs by them when they came up on Scuzz or Kerrang, but they were one of those bands who, you know, when I found out that they'd broken up, I was sad about, but at the same time, I wasn't one of the people who they had a profound effect on my life. Anyway, like I said a week ago, hey, see what I did there? Go and check out that podcast because it is rather good. Yeah, I want to make a podcast. So after that last bit, I basically went on Spotify and added the Blackout's discography to my queue, which is about 3 to 4 hours of music, not including the live tracks, and I'm basically gonna make up for lost time, listen to everything, but yeah.
Well, that's tonight sorted. Pizza time. I have plans for tomorrow! Yay! So, I've just basically been watching a load of videos in my Watch Later playlist because why not? There's over 80 of them. But, I've been on a bit of a Madness hype recently. Don't know if you've noticed. And they're going to be playing on BBC One to do the countdown in New Year shit. And I'm going to watch that soon. Yeah. I would like to apologise on my own behalf to all the people who actually like ska and know how to do that dance, but yeah, I have no idea how to dance. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! There's no one to thingy with. Isn't there usually a soundtrack to this? Okay. So, 2019. Just think, one day of this vlog is actually a year ago rather than a week ago. But at the same time, it's still a week ago. Can you tell it's 1 o'clock in the morning? Right, so, I'm leaving very early in the morning. Well, very early in terms of my kind of sleep schedule, particularly to say it's New Year. So I'm gonna sort some stuff out for tomorrow now, so I'm not doing it in a rush in the morning. Which makes sense, you know, that's a smart idea to do when you are me and have a habit of sleeping in. It's time for the best thing about 2019 so far. You going on my wall. Well, part of me can't believe I'm awake, but I am awake. Yay. Today
I am seeing Chloe, Harry, Leanne and Lewis, and we're going to Scarborough. Last year we went to Whitby on New Year's Day, and last night the plans were basically made to go to Scarborough today, so I'm looking forward to it as well, because I haven't been to Scarborough in a very, very long time. Like, I think I was still at my first primary school at this point. I went to 2 different primary schools. Yeah, no idea what to expect. We have arrived in Scarborough. By the way, Leanne, I'm vlogging. Yeah. Of course the camera's out.
Thousands in Scarborough South Bay watching this amazing event as people race to dip.
Ah, fuck this.
Why just go for none?
Well, I bloody wasted 20 pence of my money. Come on, Aaron. The pressure's so immense, you can actually feel it. I'm gonna fuck this as well. Well, maybe not.
He got it!
Who were you actually winning it for yourself, or were you winning it for Chloe? No, Chloe just had it if she won the shit.
I've just spent about 20 quid trying to catch a pug, and I have to concede defeat because it's fucking impossible.
Not impossible, though.
No.
Someone did it earlier, didn't they?
Don't look at.
I got a bug.
Oh yeah? Alright,
I got a bug.
He's on the cinch.
We'd have had a job on getting there.
I had no idea why he wasn't here. I think where we were going.
You're not still the car now, are you, Harry?
You paid to win it.
I got a bug. Made it home just in time to watch Doctor Who. Like, just in time as well. So, yeah.
Anywhere exciting?
Sheffield.
So I enjoyed Doctor Who. No spoilers. It was a great episode. Genuinely felt like the Dalek was a good example of a Dalek, which I was thinking during the episode is something that we haven't really seen, in my opinion, since season 9, The Witch's Apprentice. Anyway, I'm knackered, so I'm going to sit here and go watch an episode or 2 of the new season of a series of unfortunate events, and maybe fall asleep. So, yesterday was awesome, and it completely wiped me out, but I do feel better. Like, my nose isn't stuffy, and my throat isn't hurting, so yay. Maybe it's the sea air. That's what they say. That's what they say helps. At least that's what they said in the old days. Honestly, if you were ill in the times when everything was in black and white, as historical records prove, they would take you to the seaside as a cure, because the salt air would make you better. True story. Ignore the weird camera angle. I just wanted to sit down and do this. From Scarborough yesterday, this is what I got. This pug, we think she's female, so she's so cute. Some rock, which says my name on it. It says Ruby on this side. Some jelly beans, because you can't go wrong with jelly beans. And we got these from Jumble as well. Dandelion and burdock pips. I might have had more stuff if I hadn't have spent so much money trying to win a different pug. Well, Christmas is officially over because Mum has taken down the decorations. But at least we've still got a tree for now. So I just went in the most emo charity shop ever and bought 3 CDs. And Amber has bought a Shaun the Sheep thing. Do you want to show it, Amber?
Shaun the Sheepy! Yeah, hello Shaun the Sheep!
She refused to get a bag so she could carry it around cuddling it. Yes, she did. So in the charity shop, which I bought the Blackout and the My Chemical Romance CDs last time, I bought the You Mean 6 Take Off Your Colours CD. And I took a gamble and bought 2 Funeral for a Friend CDs. Because the last As It Is record, the Great Depression, was heavily influenced by bands like Funeral for a Friend and a lot of other like, post-hardcore UK bands that never really took off across the world. They specifically mentioned Funeral for a Friend in their influences for said album. And I'd obviously heard of Funeral for a Friend because there are bands like the Blackout and, you know, they were a high-profile band in their day. I thought I'd give them a check out and stuff. So, yeah. I've never actually heard a single Funeral for a Friend song that I am aware of. I also bought Moulin Rouge because I watched this last year. First time I watched it, gave it 5 stars out of 5. It's a fantastic film. I wanted a copy of it for myself. So, yeah. And now it's back to a series of unfortunate events because I managed to get through 4 episodes last night. So I'm going to watch the final 3. Yeah. And then it's all over. Finished it. I was alright. Right. I'm off to bed. I mean, I'm already in bed. But last night I finished my listen through of the Blackout discography, which, yeah, made me annoyed that I hadn't listened to it until now, because there were some really good songs in that. There's also a rather disappointing album, but The Best in Town is an absolute masterpiece of an album. Spoilers, but there's probably going to be a Blackout song on the next Songs for a Ruby Tuesday playlist. So the next artist I need to listen to, well, you'd think it would be, you know, like one of the ones I bought yesterday, but no, it's gonna be Funeral for a Friend. I guess I'm sticking with the Welsh. Well, I did it. I finally caught Lugia on Pokemon Go. And now we don't even have a tree anymore. Which means I've got to hoover up all the needles and stuff because we had a real tree. But yeah. been coming up with some ideas for videos so I can get them planned, and hopefully sometime this week or maybe next week I can do some bulk filming, if that's okay with you lot, and just get some videos scheduled, because I think one of the things that's currently, like, this will be the fourth, I think the fourth a week ago video that's going live consecutively on my channel. That hasn't been like a normal content video, which is really annoying because I never wanted that to happen. Yeah, I need to get a load of content sorted, and then I can get ahead of myself and catch up, if that makes any sense. Spider Ruubez does whatever a spider. Oops. So I need to get ready, but I'm also waiting for a package which can't be left in the post box. So I can't really go upstairs and get ready and stuff. So I'm just kind of having to procrastinate downstairs. I'm trying to get my watch later playlist down from the 90 videos that it was a couple of days ago to, you know, something more manageable. So I'm binge watching. But the problem is, I watch a lot of longer content, like hour-long videos or 40-minute videos and stuff like that. And I have quite a few of those, which means it's harder to just skim through them quickly. There are some short ones. So I had a spark of creativity and I decided that I would not exactly try and write a song, but just mess about a bit and see where it took me. Been listening to a load of Riot Girl today. Yeah. Don't know how it happened. I went from the Black Hat discography to Kids in Glass Houses discography to We Are Ill, and then to a Riot Girl playlist. Expanding my horizons in 2019. Cheers!
Yay! Happy New Year, everybody!
Hey, guess what? The game. Not gonna lie. Not vlogged much today. Not vlogged at all today, actually. Most because literally nothing has happened that was of any note whatsoever, other than me getting my Watch Later playlist down to about 54 videos. Been a lot going on behind the scenes though. Stuff that I don't want to jinx or anything like that. And stuff that is not developed enough to actually talk about yet. Anyway, I'm off to go and play pool and drink Coke.
Nine. 11. Jack. Come on. 8. 9. 10. Stop.
How's that? Not stop.
3. So I'm in a Wookiee cave. Push my finger in someone else's. 2.
5. You got cards.
Wait, first of all, we were on 2. You just came on with 5.
4.
Did you?
I don't know what's going on. I want an instant replay.
Push my finger in someone else's. 2.
5. You got cards.
Wait, first of all, we were on 2. You just came on with 5.
6. 7. 8.
You're hitting my hand.
Yeah, but
Does anyone want half of this? I'm alright, thank you. I'm alright. 2 start. 7 start.
and it's over.
That's the first game I've ever had that's finished.
That love for that.
Yeah, good one.
fucking open up. Watch this.
Hey!
Go on, go on.
If I don't think he's losing.
That was shameful.
Stop it, Danny. You're massacring us.
I'm so glad I got that on camera. You flew that.
You bullshit.
Totally meant to do that. Yeah, watch this.
Oh, we're doing that rule again, are we?
I just stopped to get some food and nearly out. It's been a good night. 100% pool win record tonight. The only person I think that actually managed that. Always gotta respect the classics. We're going in a car wash. Well, the windows are definitely sealed. We see here the wild dawn preparing dinner.
Sorry?
But I helped. Been setting up Monopoly. Me, Amber, Mark, Mum.
Go get the chocolate.
Amber won, she's the Monopoly champion.
Amber won Monopoly. Is she crying?
No, look ugly.
Do I look ugly?
I do.
Have you seen me? And on that bombshell, it is another week and another year from the start of this vlog. Wow. So, yeah, if you did enjoy it, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, all that other jazz. And I shall see you a week ago. Adios.